Mr. Chairman, Mr. Minister, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and great pleasure to be here in this hall, which represents an internationally renowned and great institution, and not only one, but two. It's a great pleasure to be here and to share with you some of the thoughts and ideas. Of course, short time will not allow me to be very detailed. And not only the short time, because the chairman have basically already indicated the key words. I think you made a wonderful introduction, because the key words were probably Armenia, history, success and suffering, revolution, Velvet Revolution, the leader, Nikol Pashinyan, and the changes that were happening. You also used a word which is very important. You said young generation, or young. So you have a huge spectrum of the key words that you indicated, and I don't know how I'm going to handle this, put everything in one package and address the questions that you raised. But there's only one question that there is no way I will answer to you, the outcome of the parliamentary elections. Because Armenia is a democracy, and historically, I think we can be proud that today, when the parliamentary elections, the campaign has started, we can be proudly saying that as the President of the Republic, and the majority of the population in Armenia are assured that these elections will be free and fair. So there will be international monitors, and these international monitors will confirm what I'm telling you. And this is not a propaganda. This is the result of the changes that in Armenia happened started happening in Armenia 6 months ago. So I don't know what will happen. I can guess, but I don't know, and we will leave that to the will of the people of Armenia, citizens of Armenia who are going to vote. And whatever they vote will be the reality of Armenia. Whatever they will vote, I think we have started a journey, an important journey that has a bright future. So let me try to work with the words that you indicated. And let me try to explain why Armenia matters today, why it matters more today than it was a year ago, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. I think I will try to make it simple. And I will just concentrate on three points. The 3 points will be the right time, the right place, and the right model. So the right time, we're at the beginning of the 21st century. Things are changing, they are changing rapidly. And we think about the right time politically and economically. Let's see what's happening in the world today. Let's look at the economic part of it. I think we are referring to industrial revolutions. Industrial Revolution 1, Industrial Revolution 2, Industrial Revolution 3. And here in Germany, of course, everybody will think and talk about Industrial Revolution 4. So what is a revolution, which is the outspurt? This is a great peak of a change, which is related to research, development, science, and technology. And then there's an evolution, and then another peak, then an evolution, and another peak, a revolution. I disagree that we are in the fourth industrial revolution, because I do think that, and I'm putting that on paper as an article, as a book, that we are going to face now a rapid evolution, not a revolution and evolution. The evolution technologically is going to be so fast that we will not be able to distinguish the difference between the revolutionary behavior and the gap between now and the next evolution. So I call it our evolution, which is together revolution, but it's capital R hyphen, then evolution with capital E. So it's a rapid evolution that we're going to see now. The world in 5 years' time technologically will be different. We are much more integrated, interconnected. Somebody was saying that the processes of globalization are slowing down because the world was united more or less with the WTO, international trade. Now different governments are trying to slow it down. I again disagree. Because probably on the financial side, institutional side, on the global side, or macro side, the globalization maybe has been slowing down, but because it has become a fabric of our lives, it has gone down into the micro-globalization. You can not stop it. It's running on its own, and it's on the level of individuals, small companies, startups. They are interconnected, interlinked. The data is out in the sky, even beyond the cloud. It's everywhere. And that's the strength of the 21st century. That's on the economic side. And of course, sometimes our behavior on the economic side has some signs of being quantum. Quantum not in the sense that you can apply quantum physics to the current social and political activity. Quantum in the sense that it's not classical. The way we run economy, the way we run even politics, or the way we value or evaluate global risks and changes. There are hundreds of examples for that on the behavior of that. If we take the side on the behavior of the social processes, definitely they have quantum behavior. An Armenian revolution is an example of that. Imagine what happened in Armenia. The movement that started in Armenia, I became president in April 9th. In a couple of days, the former president was voted in the parliament as the next prime minister. In 2 weeks' time, he had to resign. What had started in the north of Armenia, a movement, a walk, led by opposition leaders, initially 10 people, 100, 1,000, then 50,000, 100,000, and so on. Would you say that they were classically organized in a form of a political party, organization? No. This was a complete